Still there, Catherine. 12 runners, Fontwell. Your thoughts on this race?
Yeah, I've been mad on Street Entertainer here, Pete. I think it's a positive move. AP McCoy in the plate. He won in June on the level. He last won over jumps with AP on board in Punchestown in 2011. He's on a mark of 1-2-1 now. Last ran over 2 miles 6 at Newton Abbot behind Kangaroo Court. Obviously, it's 2 mile 2 here. I think that's the winner.
Bit of a dodgy temperament, though.
Yeah, he is, but they're sort of...
It's the same as you, basically, I guess.
Thanks for that, yeah.
No, sorry.
I'd be interested to hear Sandy's thoughts, actually.
Yeah, Sandy.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I can't really hear what Catherine's saying, to be honest.
That's okay. She go
I know she meant a Street Entertainer. It was as high as 138 over hurdles. Be interested if the money comes to that one. I think the market will guide that one. I'd like to touch on High Note. It's been absolutely fantastic for Sheena West since she picked him up from Mick Shannon.
A couple on the flat Lingfield, right?
Yeah, it was originally rated 53 with Mick Shannon. It's now rated 79 on the turf and 83 on the all-weather.
But small to come out in top weight.
The thing is, that's what I was going to touch.
I mean, 11-12 in what could be race off and ground.
I'm not saying she's going to win tomorrow. I think that it's too much for her. I think she's only a small mare. She's got an engine, but 11 stone 12. I'd rather see her in a better race off a lower weight, rather than have to carry top weight.
Catherine, what I like here, and I don't know if it's ground dependent, is West Brit. I mean, actually running the Triumph a couple of years ago. What's your thoughts on West Brit?
Yeah, West Brit. Obviously won at Huntingdon last time out. Obviously Charlie Longston was in great form at Market Raising on Saturday. Yeah, I can see why you're going there, Pete. He's actually second favourite at the moment. Street Entertainer is actually favourite. Touching on High Note of Sandy's, he last won over jumps on a mark of 120. She's on 128 now. She's got a good piece of form when second to Dodging Bullets at the showcase last year. She has been pretty busy on the flat as well this year. She returns to Timber. But I'm with Street Entertainer.
Okay, so Catherine, your selection for this race?
Street Entertainer.
Street Entertainer.
I've not touched on mine yet.
Okay, have to be quick.
Possibly the most exposed in the field, but the most honest horse probably is Callisto Moon. Loves fast ground if Fontwell was stayed clear from the rain, as we don't know how much rain it's hit this afternoon. I think there's going to be a good price on Callisto Moon. Been a credit to Connections on the flat.
This Callisto Moon, who's he trained with on the flat?
Oh, God, that is a good question.
Well, maybe tweet us in.
That's a good question, because I haven't got that written down.
Yeah.
But no, it's a tricky race, but I'd go with Callisto Moon at the price.
Okay.
As long as it was fast ground.
I am hearing in my ear this Wolverhampton is about to go off, so it's getting very interesting, very exciting.
Yeah.
No more so exciting for you, Catherine, in the 350 at Fontwell tomorrow. The London Pride Handicap Chase features a horse we all love. Runs in Spain, Australia Day. Any chance?
Well, he's been contesting on the level in Spain. I just think he's on a mark of 145 now. I think he's sort of vulnerable to a few, to be honest, at the top of the weights. His stablemate in particular, obviously AP taking the mount on Tindaro. He could have ridden Temple Lord. He's an absolute monkey, but he doesn't. Tindaro's got the tongue tie on. I think it's between Tindaro and Fruitio Rooney. Obviously, Fruitio Rooney is very consistent, stable stalwart for Gary Moore. He's Cheltenham Festival placed, course and distance winner. Won the 2 mile 6 handicap chase at Fontwell in April. It's between those two.
Catherine, I mean, I know that Sandy's quite confident to Tindaro, but he just doesn't want to go past that horse. Sandy, he doesn't want to go past, does it?
Tindaro, I think it's interesting that McCoy is booked first of all. Webber's obviously got another horse at Australia Day, as you mentioned, with Liam Treadwell aboard. With regarding Tindaro, it's McCoy's first time on him as well, and that is, it's got to be a positive. He needs fast ground and a fast run race, and that is what could happen tomorrow if the rain has stayed away. But it's going to be run at a fast gallop. There's a lot of front runners in this race.
There's a lot of front runners. I know it goes over further, Catherine, but what about, you like a bit of Fruitio Rooney, don't you?
Is this taking the mickey out of Catherine now?
No, I know, but obviously, it does stay further, and if they go a strong pace, he could come back at them, couldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course he does. He's so consistent. He's a little legend. He's a real little trier. The way that, Fruitio, I'm just looking at the market here at the moment. Fruitio Rooney in at 11-2, Tindaro 4-1, Australia Day 6-1, Temple Lord actually is 9-2. I think probably one of the reasons, I'm just looking at the weight on Temple Lord. Obviously he's on 10-4. Don't think McCoy would get down to 10-4 to ride Temple Lord, so it's understandable why Richie is on that. But I'm with Sandy. I'm with Tindaro.
So you're really keen. And
Yeah.
I've got one more dimension because I did it last time. Olympian Boy. I mean, I don't know what Paul Maloney normally carries, but him carrying 10 stone, that must be quite a low weight for Paul Maloney.
Yeah, I would say regarding Olympian Boy, he's improved steady over fences over the last couple of years. He can handle a bit of cutting the ground if the rain has got into the ground, and he will appreciate a fast run race. So Olympian Boy off 10 stone, Paul Maloney is definitely one to keep an eye on. He's currently about 12 to 1.
Okay.
My fancy in the race actually is Passato, complete outsider.
Okay.
Right, he needs gaps between his races, and he hasn't run well since Stratford.
I'm going to have to let you go. We haven't quite finished
Cut
with
me
you,
again,
Sandy.
Peter.
Catherine, can I quickly have your selection, please?
Tindaro.
Tindaro.